Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you, boys and girls? Today we are going to learn about two-syllable words. But before we do that, we need to talk about what a syllable is. Let's look at the word mat. I want you to notice my mouth. Mat. When I say mat, I only do one push of breath, mat. But in a two-syllable word, there are two pushes of breath. Now let's look at a new word using the word mat. And the new word is bath mat. If you notice my mouth, I have two pushes of breath there, bath mat. So for every push of breath that you have, that is a syllable. Another way we can think of this, every time we push a breath, we clap. So for example, if we have the word mat, we do one clap, mat. Now, if we have the word bath mat, how many claps do we do? Yes, we do two because there are two pushes of breath. Bath mat. So we are now going to be working with two-syllable words, and the best way to think of these words or break them apart is to clap them out. There are rules that we need to go over. We're going to talk about the rules and where to separate them. But for the most part, you will be able to clap out the word. Let's take another word as an example. Exit. X. It. Two pushes of breath. X, it. Another word, finish. Fin, ish. So again, two pushes of breath. So what you want to do when you're reading a word is see how many syllables it has, clap it out. That is going to help you not only with your spelling, but also with your reading. All right, so now let's get started with the lesson. I'm super excited to teach you all about two-syllable words. All right, so our first word that we're going to build is upset. Let's clap that out. Upset. That is a two-syllable word. Now let's tap the first syllable. Up. 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 So now let's build that word. Up. Now let's build the second part of the word. So our whole word is upset. Let's build set. Let's tap it. Set. So now we have a two-syllable word. Upset. Okay, so now we're going to talk about our first rule. And our first rule tells us to divide the syllable between the two consonants. Now, if you don't remember what consonants are, they are all the yellow letters. Your vowels are A, E, I, O, U. So if we look, we have divided this word between the two consonants, the P and the S. And the P closes in the vowel. Now let's use this word in a sentence. Upset. Miss Gonsalves does not like to be upset. That's a great sentence, don't you think? Now let's build our next word. Our next word is cabin. Cab, in. K-a-b, cab. Now let's build cab. What is the first letter that we are going to use? Exactly, it is going to be a C. It cannot be a K. Why can't it be a K? Because K is only friends with E, I, and Why? Exactly. Our second syllable is in. I, n, in. This brings us to our second rule. And our second rule states that the first syllable needs to be closed in. When there is only one consonant between two vowels, it goes with the first syllable. So, for example, the word cab. That is the only consonant. There is only one consonant between the two vowels. So that consonant has to go with the first syllable. That's all that means. The consonant goes with the first syllable. A cabin is a small home in the woods. And usually people go there on vacation. And many times you will hear people say, oh, we're going to our log cabin. Remember that all these words go together, but we're breaking them up into syllables so you can read them and you can spell them. This is going to help you to spell words as well as read them.